Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Wind Waker. And last time we cleared out Reef, and now we're going to actually move on. And as I said before, we are starting the final collection run. So, we started it in the last part, but all we did was complete this island, and we'll actually be coming back because we didn't get the treasure chart. That is located in the... Or we didn't get the treasure that's on this island that we would use the treasure chart for. So what we need to do now is just simply sail south. And like I said, we're going to clear out each column. Like we're going to start at the very top, go down, go to the right, go all the way up, go to the right again, go all the way down. That's a pretty simple pattern. But that, you know, kind of makes it a little more simple. And we will be backtracking to some of the islands. Like, some of the islands we will pass because we need to come back later, or we will pass because we already have everything that's on that island. And some of the islands, well actually many of the islands, we will actually come back to because we didn't have the treasure chart for that island at the time. So, the next island we're going to is actually a fairy island, but still we want to make sure that we get the map for this island. So that's all we're going to do on square 1, 4, I believe it is, or 1, 5, because there's 6 on each row. So yeah, 1, 5, which is a fairy island, and I'm not sure what this one was. I think it might have been one of the bomb upgrades, because it's pretty near to the Forsaken Fortress. It's just like 2 squares down from it. So, alright, let's look out for that fish because we don't want to have to miss him and come back. So, where you at, Mr. Fishy? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Anyone know any fish calls? I don't. Hey, it's the Traveling Merchant Corps, or whatever the name is. Let's see what they're up to nowadays. I didn't mean to jump out the boat. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, bub! You collecting treasure, bub? I know you're probably sick of hearing this, but first you should open your sea chart and press Y to open your special chart. You compare your treasure chart with the blah, I'll give you all the rupees. Give you all the rupees we've found. We're actually searching for other treasure. Keep it quiet, but our actual goal is to find the legendary treasure that sleeps at the bottom of the sea. If you must know, bub, it's these golden triangular shapes. Triumph forks. Yeah, some sort of magical culture. That's what we heard of. And that's what we heard. But don't tell anyone, bub. Yeah. Wait, didn't he just say he was going to give us all the rupees that they found already? No. Well, fine. I must have, like, read it wrong, or they were just kind of lying. Okay, so the fish for this island is just right over here. Now, this fish can be in random places, but usually it's going to be closest, or it's going to be close to the body of land that's in that square. The body of land actually meant that landmass that's in that island. But whatever. Okay. Hey, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart and information about this island. And start by opening up your sea chart. His voice is going to change every time that I talk to him, because I'm not very good with keeping voices constant. Western Fairy Island. Okay. I hear the bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. No lie, Fry. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure that you've hidden in their pockets. Talk about cool. Oh, and have you seen those imp-like creatures called bokoblins that hang out on the lookout platforms that see and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets. So if you can get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe their pendants. That's all the info I've got to offer you. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to... yeah. And anytime you want to talk to him again to see what info he was giving you, you actually have to search for him again on the island. And he actually spawns in different places. Like, he's just not in one place all the time. So that could be an irritating thing, but once you find him the first time, you really shouldn't need to hear his information again. Because most of the time he just repeats himself. Or it's stuff that you've already done in the game, or stuff that you already know, or stuff that's just basically common sense. Like he was telling us about the grappling hook, which, you know, we've had that for about 60% of the game. Well, I mean, we've had it for like 90% of the time up to this point in the game, I should say. Okay, so there's a bunch of these glowing spots on this island, but don't let them distract you, because I believe that there is actually a treasure chart that we can use with this island. So let's see. Yeah, 38. There's a phone. Who is it? Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, there is a treasure chart that we actually can use on this island, and it's number 38. So let's go ahead and get that, and I'll show you what you do when you open up a treasure chart. You go to it, you press A, and it opens up, and it'll show. It doesn't exactly say what square it's on, but this one is on this island. And basically, what you do is you sail around and try to get close to that X so you can get the treasure. And this particular X is inside of this reef that's coming up. So, not really... that one's not going to be really too hard to find. Okay, so now let's get our island for this, or our map for this island. Okay. Oi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to read that every time. I'm just going to start reading the information that this fish gives you. So now we have 3-eye reef, which is just like 4-eye reef, only with 3 pillars in the middle instead of 4. I met a really weird guy on the island due east of here. He had a pack on his back, huger than any pack I've ever seen. I mean, it was big, fry. He said he was looking for treasure, but what does he expect to find in a place like that? I tell you, the guy is completely obsessed. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Yeah, he's of course just talking about the Gorons that are on some of these islands around here that you trade stuff with. So yeah, that's something we already kind of learned about already, so it's not really that useful information. Okay, so in here, we're gonna have to destroy more cannons and more ships. So let's just try to get around, and I think I might have accidentally kind of looped around Talk right, man. I think I accidentally looped around the wrong way. Yeah, because now we're just going to have to cruise all the way there. Okay, now in order to get the treasure chart on this island, I'm not sure if you have to kill the ships that are on the outside, but I guess we'll see. Oh. Of course he hits me. Okay, come on. And of course I have the wind blowing the wrong way too. That doesn't help. Alright, let's get him. Okay, there we go. 3. Okay, fucker. Alright, let's just go ahead and get into here. And we'll start clearing out what all is in here. Or everything that's in here. Oh my goodness. You're gonna get knocked off your ship a lot. Oh hey, I think we are... yeah, like very close to the treasure. So what we can do is, since we're just like right here, we can go ahead and get that. So just try to get as close as, to the middle of the X as you can. Then bring out your grappling hook, and you can use this as kind of like a little hook thing to pull things out of the sea. Okay, so just hold it until it goes down, and eventually, if you're in the right spot, you will pick up a chest. Woohoo! In Link's face, he looks so fascinated. Okay. So, here we go. And this one is a piece of heart. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now, let's go ahead and start taking out everything in here. Oh my gosh. I hate these cannons on the wall. So stupid. Oh, okay. I might be a little too close to the wall. Okay. Let's go around over here. Okay. Let's get this one. Yeah, trying to aim down at me. Yeah, you can't aim like straight down. You suck. Okay, now these pillars might actually just have 2 on every pillar. Oh my goodness. Couldn't tell that this one's... Okay, sorry about that. Jeez. Yeah, we just need to... There's gonna be a 2 on every one of these pillars. Okay, there we go. Oh, finally. Those are all done. I'm sorry for the commentary in this part. Seems kinda crusty. And the commentary in these parts where I'm just going around and collecting things, most of the time it's just going to be pretty stale. But that's because, you know, it's kind of hard to make up commentary when you're just kind of going around and from island to island collecting stuff. You know? It's easy to explain stuff when you're in a dungeon and there's a lot of stuff to explain, or you're doing something in the story and there's a lot to explain. But when you're just doing stuff like this, it's like, you can explain it, and then, you know, after you explain it, there's not really a whole lot to talk about after that. So, but oh well, I'm not going to complain. We'll be just fine. Some of these islands, or some of these parts, I might actually just like speed up, because I don't really feel like commentating over every one of them. But for the most part, I'll just talk with them. Okay, and let's not fall off this wall, because the last one kind of sucked when I did that. Okay, and they're generous and they put these barrels up here because you do want to have magic, because... Oh, and there's bombs. Okay, that's great. Yeah, if there's any time you're going to run out of bombs in this game, it's going to be when you're on your ship trying to take out ships in a reef, or the cannons on the walls, or when you're fighting giant octos, but we just used the boomerang for that. So, but you could use bombs, and bombs just take them out in one hit, but it's kind of hard to aim those. I explained all that when we were actually fighting those. But that was actually something that is on a bunch of islands that we already took care of. So I'm glad we did that in the first collection run. Okay, let's see. There we go. We need to go southeast. And there's Link with his foot up on the little hill part. He did that in the wind temple, and he had one foot up on the step. Okay, that should be great. That should be just fine. Now let's just hope that we can float there without screwing up. And we're good. Okay, now let's see what we get in this one. I'm gonna rub my cat because my cat's sitting on my lap and I can't rub my hand, so... You got the treasure chart! And this is number... 32. Okay. So that's good. And that's everything on this island, actually. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. I mean, we basically took out 2 islands because we went through Western Fairy Island and we did this island. So, and this island is actually completely done. We've done everything that needs to be done because we got the treasure chart that's on it, and we used a treasure chart to get a treasure from this island. So this island is actually 100% done. We don't ever need to come back to this island again, and I'll tell you when we do that for an island. So, alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and end this part here, and next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker we will continue our little collection run. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.